everyone. I'm Ana Teresa Gori, a registered nurse from the Philippines. I finished my degree since 1996 and I became a registered nurse, a USRN, since 2008. My applications a few years after I graduated, and it was a tough process. I took the CGFNS exam, in which it was no longer available at this time. I took at that time I took the TOEFL and the TSE, then the IELTS and the NCLEX-RN exam. This is my second application to an agency. That was a few years after I graduated. I had the priority date, but however, there was a problem with the employer and the agency, and they abandoned my case. I find AGA Global through my cousin who has a friend from their office, and it was highly recommended, so my cousin did everything for me. I guess that was 2005. I arrived last March 8. It took me so long because the procedure isn't under my control. I was affected with the longest retrogression, and in between that, the visa processing is unpredictable. It has to stop for a couple of months, then open again for a few months. So it wasn't easy to comply all the documents. GlobalCare has been with me ever since I started with them, and they had been guiding me all through the process and been supporting me not to give up. I guess it's everybody's dream to be here, and my cousin are here, and they're having a good life. So they wanted me to have the life that they had experiencing here. It was such a great accomplishment on their part for being supportive, and that it's a dream come true for them too. That at last, for more than a decade, I'm here now. I arrived here March 8, and when I was still on the plane, I was looking for that Statue of Liberty, but I can't see it. But I see the white mountain, so it must be the snow. But yeah, it was, and I don't think it was cold outside because the sun was shining. But when I step out of the airport, it was so cold. So I have to go inside again. Of course, I was overwhelmed. Oh, this is it. This is America. GlobalCare gives you all the all-out support, the motivation, the encouragement, and everything that a nurse struggling for America to have it to be real. Okay. For the IELTS exam, well, it was really tough for Filipinos because of our accent. In fact, when I am now here for 3 months, still I had this language barrier. Some even foreigners do understand our Spanish words compared to our English. We do spoke Spanish in a little way, but they do understand it more than English. So it's difficult. And as for the facility that I'm working, a lot are Spanish speaking. So sometimes it's difficult for them to communicate with me. IELTS, it takes a lot of patience and motivation. All you have to do is to practice and believe in yourself. If you're a new nurse and you have all the documents, I advise you to go for an agency that is transparent enough to tell you everything. And I have a good life here, and it's comparable to my life in the Philippines, in which as if I belong to my own family, because GlobalCare's secured a place for me, a family to belong with in this nice place. I have my own room, my own bath, and as if I am one of them. Okay, and the people here are so kind, especially in the facility. We have Filipinos there too, and they were supportive in many ways. On my first day of the facility, I was oriented with the house rules and together with some other applicants, and I was oriented for a month and in a certain unit till you can do it on your own. You have to ask them if you don't understand the process or the procedure, because it differs from here to our place. Since I am a new nurse here in America, they welcomed me by providing me with all their efforts to teach me on what I have to do. They were open to question, and I've been to some other places here in America, but New Jersey is a nice place, full of greenery. I mean, the forest, the greens all over, and it's a clean city and a safe place to live in. My life has changed because of the opportunity na nakikita ko. Dito kasi equal lahat ng mga tao. There is no discrimination. Whatever you are, you can do it on your own, and you can dream freely. Nobody will stop you for being a dreamer, and hopefully I can achieve more than this through the help of my agency, through their guidance. Makapunta dito to give him a good future, as he is my only son. So I have to pursue this American dream even with the failures on my application. I didn't give up. Well, this separation isn't easy because I'd been with my son most of the time. I spent my time with him, and for now it's a little bit difficult to adjust, and I don't know on how he can follow, but I'm hoping that someday he'll be here. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. I am working in a skilled nursing facility. In there we have a subacute unit and a long-term facility. In a skilled nursing facility, the patients there came from the hospital, in which they need rehabilitation until they are stable to go home. Those patients who needs IV antibiotics, treatments that can't be done at home. And with the long-term facility, the patients there are permanent residents there, and they will live there for life. I work in a variety of shifts, but I prefer to work night shift. At first, well, it was so tough because my patients are mentally ill, in which you have to know their behaviors, on how you can deal with them, on how you can give the medication. They have a certain preference on how they are given. Like, for example, even the amount of water you have to give you have to see to it that it is what they wanted. For those nursing professionals who are new here, I advise you to work in a skilled nursing facility to get used of the behavior of the patient, the procedures done on the nursing home. It is a good training ground for you to be ready on your career as a nurse in the hospital. For those who are aspirants, never stop dreaming. You too can achieve your American dream. Just don't give up. Keep on believing that you can do it. And whatever failures you have, just believe in yourself that in every dark clouds, there is always a silver lining. I can say that I am so lucky to belong to GlobalCares. For 17 years, they had never stopped supporting me and abandoned me even on how tough my application was. They guided me all through my application without losing faith in me, as I believe in myself too. So I owe them a lot, and I will be forever grateful to them. And if you are to choose an agency, well, I highly recommended it.